Here's a bit of a riff on immigrants coming to work and ending up in the meatpacking industry. So it wasn't easy for me to get a good job like this in the meat industry. I wasn't born working in the slaughterhouse. I crossed deserts to get here. I traversed the mountains of the Rumarosa and the Coast Range, skirting secret borders of history and identity. I sacrificed the past, relationships and dreams of community, tore open blisters, and stubbed my toe on rocks. Empires lay in ruins along the way. I survived long odds, bad luck, and bad trips as one of a select few. I negotiated with coyotes, rubbed elbows with travelers from everywhere, hung out under the watchful eye of the migra. Lots of people, maybe most, don't make it this far. When the maroon Buick Riviera rolled over 4 times in the desert outside of Riverside, who do you think climbed out of the trunk and puked on a rock? When 19 other vatos were asphyxiated in the boxcar in the Arizona sun, who do you think was last alive, sucking air out of a tiny rust hole? Who do you think tried hardest to live and go on? Who do you think kept walking across the desert with water and plastic jugs tied to both ends of a stick when the rest of them gave up, wandered off to die black under a bush? Those ain't my bones, unknown out there, not my teeth, scattered like broken necklaces. Mice aren't making a nest in my jacket elbow, sow-bugs sleeping under what's left of my shoes. Blackbirds aren't playing with a tuft of my hair. Rattlesnakes aren't sleeping in my last resting place. The cottontail is not hightailing it from a piece of paper with my name on it, blowing across the gravel wash, and the creosote bush doesn't wear one of my socks. The wind isn't whispering my last words. I stayed alert at all times to every possibility in the given moment. I had to keep my mind alive to multiple chances hidden inside of every second. I had to feel the potentiality of a living moment where every next step could lead to death or to life. There are secret worlds hidden in the air, secret possibilities that can keep you alive in the worst of situations. You got to find them or you may not make it. When the odds are all against you, you got to consider there might be one possible thing left for you to do, or one misstep to avoid. Your life depends on it. That's why I think like this. It's gotten me this far. I've been waylaid, ripped off, and turned around, and still made my way. I offer you suggestions on how to survive. You go through all this, you too can get yourself in a job in the industrial sector, like the city of Vernon, slicing heads off pigs. With a circular saw descending from the ceiling, its yellow electrical cord recoiling overhead. Hogs' heads rolling across the floor with a helpful kick every now and then. As you can reconsider behind the plastic safety goggles, the fact your wife may have left you in spirit a long time before she leaves you in the flesh. And you can see that now as the saw bites through the neck of the next hog, bits of skin shredding as you press the ripping business end all the way through to the spine. I concede I still owe my ex-mother-in-law $2,000 for a front end repair that didn't take. My kids who don't talk anymore, now gangbangers or evangelical Christians. Now they got it made in America, they disdain my values, everything I sacrifice and work for. This thought alone might kill me if I let it. And sometimes I did want to die. You better watch yourself, I told myself. Sometimes you get a glimpse passing blurry in the little windows, inset into the steel doors, muttering to myself. Sometimes your worst enemy is yourself. I heard that the suicide rate is 100% higher than the murder rate, and that guy in the mirror, he's giving me nasty looks.